This is Neil's Han Dynasty coming to you live from the front lines of the Han Dynasty. Yeah, there's nothing going on here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Buy some silver and some platinum and crystallized osmium, the opportunity of a lifetime. It is literally the closest thing to a digital precious metal that you can get. Check it out. Uh, be kind, helpful, and grateful. That was the kind, helpful, grateful part. I just gave you some great advice. But it's not financial advice. It's just good advice. Sound, solid advice. Not financial, not economic, not stoic, not historic. Just advice. From one idiot to all you intelligent people. Uh, this is a story about, well, I'm going to narrate at different points to let you know, kind of sort of not get you off kilter as to what's going on with false thoughts. Because there's a lot of false thoughts out there because stories aren't told properly. So let's get into it. Burkina Faso.
Prominent position among Africa's top gold-producing countries, with gold being its primary export product. However, President Ibrahim Traoré acknowledged that the country had no control over its gold resources until his leadership commenced in 2022. President Ibrahim Traoré, in addition to addressing the insecurity crisis, made it clear that one of his priorities was to assume control over the country's resources to ensure their benefits for the people. This is why he took a keen interest in Burkina Faso's gold mining industry, which had been largely controlled by foreign companies and exploited by jihadists. To establish control over the mining industry and take action regarding gold production, President Ibrahim Traoré implemented a specific system. On February 21,
Okay, this system right here, they are calling artisan gold mining. You see their little equipment they got here, and they're digging, they're going for gold. They're considering, in the furtheration of this video, they are considering that artisan gold mining for clarification.
2024, Burkina Faso's newly appointed mines minister, Yakuba Zerbo, announced the immediate suspension of gold and precious metal exports from artisanal mining. This
also is what's called artisanal mining. Artisanal mining is very disruptive to the environment, very unhealthy, and quite frankly, in some instances, deadly, and not regulated and sold off market. So when Ibrahim says he's suspending all gold contracts, they are not doing it maliciously to attack countries. Just so happens now the economies of all countries are bad, and it seems that way. That is not what they are doing. What they're doing is they're trying to get a hold and control of the assets in their country so they can set up a system where they can control it, and what else is coming up in this video will be stopped.
This suspension aimed to improve the organization of the mining sector and reflected the government's intention to enhance the regulation of gold and other valuable substances. The mines minister did not specify the duration of the suspension, but invited groups with exportable materials to contact the National Society for Precious Commodities Compensation. This decision by Burkina Faso's military government aligns with similar measures taken by other African countries like Zimbabwe and Namibia, which have imposed bans on the export of unprocessed minerals, including lithium. While the precise impact of this decision on Burkina Faso's economy remains uncertain, it is considered a favorable and crucial step towards assuming control over the gold mining industry. The significance of this decision can be understood by considering that gold constitutes Burkina Faso's primary export, accounting for 37% of total exports as of 2020. Moreover, mining serves as a major source of employment in the country. Artisanal gold production alone contributes to half of the industrially produced gold in Burkina.
Did you hear that? Artisanal mining. This style of mining, right here, where you get kids and everyone, they just go out, contributes to half of, okay, well, 1/3 of their economy, export economy, is gold. So half of that would be So 1/3, that's 1/6. We're looking about 17-ish% of their exports for the whole country is because of artisanal mining like this. They've suspended all exports because they want to regulate this, make it safer, more profitable, and also prevent it from being sold under the table. That's why I say there's economic opportunity. Because if you were to go start discussions with these countries and say, hey, I have a better mining system, it employs, quite a few people, we could work out a deal, it's a lot safer, it works within your regulations, you can extract 99% of the gold and you don't miss 70% of it like artisanal mining misses. You can get better extraction results. Then you've got yourself a business opportunity. That's what I say when I say look for opportunity in Africa. It is abundant with opportunity if you just open your eyes.
Burkina Faso, employing around 1 million people.
1 million.
However, this situation has made it easier for terrorists and jihadists to seize control of numerous gold mines, which they exploit to fund terrorism within the country. In 2022, Captain Ibrahim Traoré highlighted the alarming issue of gold leaving Burkina Faso through fraudulent means, which further contributed to fueling terrorism. The ongoing terrorism has resulted in the closure of 4 industrial mines and the abandonment of nearly 700 gold panning sites in the
That's artisanal mining. Tell me how safe that is, and if you think you can do it better, get in contact with that country and start a business.
same year, leading to a decline in gold production. The suspension of gold exports aims to address 2 key objectives: cutting off a significant source of funding for terrorists and addressing challenges within the mining sector to enhance its contribution to the country's economic development.
Boom, opportunity for businesses, because I guarantee you they don't have wash machines, sluice machines, and all the other smaller, what we call placer mining techniques in their country. There's the opportunity.
President Ibrahim Traoré's decision to control the Burkina Faso mining sector through this suspension is a commendable move among several others he has made since assuming power.
So basically, he's not cutting off gold supplies to other countries to show that he hates the West, he hates Russia, he hates China, he hates America. He's doing it because he hates seeing the artisanal mines being taken over by the group that I cannot say because I'll get a strike, but the radical people that are illegally taking these smaller unregulated mines and taking the gold, selling it to where Burkina Faso gets absolutely no benefit from it, but loses resources. And on top of that, they take the money they make from selling that gold and attack Burkina Faso. So he's wanting to stop that scenario. And the only way to do it is to stop all gold exports and reorganize. And that's what he's doing. It's not a slap in the face to the West, the East, or anyone else. It's a slap in the face, basically, to probably Iran, most likely, which is Russia's ally, and Burkina Faso's ally, oddly enough. Go BRICS.
In January 2024, Burkina Faso achieved a notable milestone by opening its first mining waste processing facility for mining residues. This development signifies a significant advancement in managing mining byproducts and aims to create a value chain that generates opportunities within the extractive industry. The inauguration of the facility, located in the industrial zone east of the capital Ouagadougou, was attended by President Ibrahim Traoré, who proudly highlighted that the machines were entirely constructed in Burkina Faso, emphasizing the nation's ingenuity. President Traoré proudly stated that Burkina Faso is the second country in Africa to develop this technology, commending what he called the Burkinabe Revolution behind this technological achievement. President Ibrahim Traoré emphasized that the opening of the factory is part of his regime's commitment to enabling the country to manage its resources.
About every 4 years, there will
An invitation to other African states to bring their mining waste to Burkina Faso as the country possesses the technology to process it. According to Joachim Murray Emmanuel Tapsoba, the CEO of Golden Hand, the company operating the plant, the facility was developed by local experts to process residue from the country's gold mines. The establishment of the plant allows Burkina Faso to process the waste on site and maintain full control over it. Reliable sources indicate that the waste plant will be 40% owned by the state and 60% owned by the company Golden Hand South Africa. Regarding the waste plant, the Burkinabe Minister of Mines expressed satisfaction, stating that their country has made a clear decision to assert itself and fully embrace its sovereignty in all areas, with specific emphasis on the mining sector.
And that right there is it, folks. They're just taking and reorganizing their own personal economic scenario in their country for for 1/3 of their GDP. That probably half of it was being stolen from them, and they're just reorganizing their own economic area, taking self-advantage for their own personal resources in their own country. Nothing wrong with that. So it's not a slap in the face to anyone. It just so happens other countries are doing it at the same time. So that does cause rifts in other economies, and people start talking crap, saying, oh, they're doing this for that reason, this reason, that reason, this reason, that reason. And then you go off and you believe that, and then they tell you something else and you believe that, and you're off in fucking Dolly land when everyone else is in reality. I just want to bring you reports of the facts that as I see them and as they are playing out before your eyes, along with the moon rock video I just did. I just want to put out facts and get rid of all the BS that's being thrown out there, because there's a lot of it, and I personally am tired of it, and that's why I'm sticking my ugly mug in front of this camera to bring facts to you and to narrate through these reports to give you guys a better insight or a different perspective, more proper perspective in my opinion, of the actual things that are going on that other people are not reporting. They're taking these reports and using them and manipulating your thoughts by not accurately describing the full scenario of events in the reports. And that's why I do what I do, and I hope you guys appreciate it. If not, sorry for wasting your time. Go out and play. Talk to you later. Bye.